Hello Rogues, welcome to Rogue Report, the Rogue Company news channel. This is the single biggest piece of news we have gotten for Rogue Company probably ever. This is so much bigger than a new rogue or a new map or new weapons or gadgets or a new game mode or a new system. No, this is going to change Rogue Company completely. So Rogue Company made a post on Twitter and on the Rogue Company website talking about how they are leaving open beta and making the game into a full release. And I'm gonna discuss all the points and implications that this news article has, but I'll go in depth into what this means for Rogue Company, and it means a whole lot, but I'll get into that in just a little bit. I'm gonna read through the whole news article first. At First Watch Games, we'll never forget the day we had first shared Rogue Company with you. It was July 20, 2020. Almost 2 years ago, when we first entered closed beta. We only had 13 rogues, just 7 maps, and we were missing a lot of really important features. We didn't even have a battle pass. Just a few months later, in September 2020, we entered our open beta and opened the floodgates to millions of players as a free-to-play title. Today, we've seen more than 25 million players jump to our game. Since entering open beta, we spent the last year and 9 months continuing to improve Rogue Company alongside our community, adding features like Rogue Mastery, Weapon Mastery, next-gen native versions, a Steam release, monthly login bonuses, human backfill, narrative events, and MVP. We've brought collaborations with Dr. Disrespect and Rambo, with new modes like Battlezone and Dodgeball, and so much more. Our work is not done, but we've come a long way. We've added 9 rogues, 7 maps, 9 weapons, and 12 game modes since beta went live, and Rogue Company is finally in a place where we think it can hold its own. We're excited to announce that we've reached the end of our beta and will enter into a full release in our next update. This beefy update will feature a new rogue, a new season, and some sweet new features that you'll hear more about in our update show. There's much more to come this year, including a fantastic crossover that we can't tell you about yet, but also expect us to change how we approach updates to Rogue Company, focusing less on major new features and more on adding strong content, continually improving quality, and addressing key community concerns. We could not have reached this point without you, and all the amazing support from our community and players. We'll be doing a little something for you soon. Stay tuned for details on our end of beta bash celebration. Thank you again for your support, and we can't wait to see you on the battlegrounds of Rogue Company. So that's a lot to take in. There's a lot of info here, and it honestly makes me very excited for Rogue Company. Now, I know a lot of people are not, this isn't going to sell it to them, it's not like, okay, this is what's going to save Rogue Company. But there is a lot in here that we do need to consider, and especially to the developer mentality on how they're working on the game now and what they're doing with their updates. But I'll go into that in just a little bit. But this is really what it means. So firstly, what this means is we are going to get more advertisings for Rogue Company, which will bring in more players. However they choose to advertise, whether it be like paying streamers again, which was effective, but there wasn't enough content there to keep them in the game, and also the bugs and issues didn't work out, but it did bring them there. It just didn't keep them there. They could do media ads on like YouTube, Instagram, even Twitter ads. They could do a lot with that. But they did promise they're going to be advertising Rogue Company for its full release when it reaches that full release on a recent, I think it was the latest Fireside Chat with Hyra's Mini. She has not done one lately, so I know I record and upload every single one of those. I know a lot of people really like it for the communication. It's not that I haven't been uploading them, but Mini just hasn't been doing them. She's very busy. She's a very good community manager, but she's just quite busy right now, so she doesn't have time to do that, I don't think. They still plan to support this game long term. Of course, I'm playing, I'm in the mobile Rogue Company beta. That's no secret. And so, there are some developers in there that you can talk to. They're pretty active. They're very good at responding to issues with Mobile Rogue Company, but I'm not going to talk Mobile Rogue Company right now. But I did have an interaction with Scott Gandhi talking about is the passion for Rogue Company still there? And basically, this is paraphrasing, but basically he said that the team is still locked in. They're still working on Rogue Company. They still know that this game has potential. He also said that he's very excited for Mobile Rogue Company. He thinks that they have something special there, and they do. It is very good. I can't put out any more info on Mobile Rogue Company, but it is very good. They're doing fantastic on Mobile Rogue Company, and they realize the potential of Rogue Company, and they have a passion for it. Even Scott, he hasn't been tweeting a lot, but he still has that passion. That's kind of what sparked that question, but everyone on the team still has that passion. So they still plan to support this game, for the long term, and they still want to make this game, the best they can do. We also, the next update is going to be a pretty big one. We're not only getting a new Rogue and a season, but also new major features to the game. These will be likely the last, major features we're getting added in a while. What I mean by major features is like what we had with like the perks, the weapon mastery, the rank system, like stuff like that, like contracts, ranked, a battle pass. Like those are features in the game, like things that add on to the game, like entire new systems. And they will be introducing a few more, I believe, in the next update. But then they're going to slow down that. They're going to work on improving what they already have. Obviously new rogues, new content. But, slowing down the new systems. They're going to they're going to slow down. They're going to, I'll get into this a little bit more, but they're not going to be adding a whole ton of features past the next update, or they're not adding a lot of new features often past the new update. We also know we are now getting a new crossover in the future. It could be Slipknot. They did have a Slipknot crossover in Smite. They did that with Rambo. We had the Rambo crossover in Smite and Paladins. It is possible that they're going to do that again, just get the license for all their games and add Slipknot crossover into the game, into Rogue Company. It's possible. Again, that's not 100% sure. It's just guessing, but it's possible. But yeah, back to the features. What they're gonna do with updates is that okay. So they are going to build on what they have right now. And that doesn't mean they're not going to add new rogues. They're going to just work on changing those rogues. That's not what it means. It's not going to build on the core gameplay of the game. They're going to add content. Okay, so what content is adding. It's adding onto the game, not into the game. So you're not changing core features in the game. You're just adding stuff on top of the game, which is like new rogues, new weapons, new battle passes, new skins. New ranked rewards, stuff like that. And they say they're gonna continuously try to improve quality. They said this with Project Saint, and we still have, issues, and they also said they're gonna address key community concerns. And I know a lot of people do not think this is, the truth. They've said this before with Project Saint, but it does feel like they're making an effort. I've messaged some community managers about, some issues on the Nintendo Switch, and the thing that they're saying is they're trying, and they're not excusing these issues being a problem. But it's getting hard to pinpoint exactly where these issues are coming from, especially on the Nintendo Switch. They have fixed a few of the issues, and Nintendo Switch, since the past update, has been a fairly smooth experience. It's not completely fixed, but it's been playable. I mean, it was not as bad as before last update. So they are working on it. Addressing community concerns. They need to work on that more. They need to work on more transparency. They need to work on fixing the bugs more and better. They said they're gonna continually work on that, and I believe that they're actually gonna be working on that, because I have seen that the matchmaking is better, at least on console. The matchmaking is way better than it used to be. Like, my teammates are usually, sometimes you'll get those games where your teammates aren't doing anything. It's going bad. The enemy teams, completely steamrolling you, or the other way around. But 4 out of 5 times, you get balanced games, at least from my experience. I know some people might be in the comments like, well, I haven't been having that experience for a time, and that may be true. But for me, at least, the matchmaking feels a lot better than it used to be. And I'm glad that they have put some work into fixing the matchmaking. And finally, we also have seen that there will be an end of beta bash celebration, which will provide some sort of reward for those people who participate in the beta. It could be like, oh, you got a special cosmetic, or there's like a fun new like game mode, I don't know. There's some sort of end of beta bash celebration, it could be like a party mode or something like that. It really, we do not know, but we're gonna get more details on it soon. Rogue Company is leaving open beta very soon. I do not believe it says so yet. We haven't got an exact date yet, but it is going to leave beta. So I'm excited for the future of Rogue Company. I will continue to make Rogue Company content. Support I've been getting on my videos is absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed making content for Rogue Company. When I started this channel, I knew I wanted to make Rogue Company news. I knew I wanted to get the information out there, just gather all the information from different sources, whether it be Twitter, whether it be Reddit, whether it be messaging some devs on Twitter about issues. I wanted to be that guy that can provide the information to the community. And I absolutely love the Rogue Company community, and doing these videos is what I love. I have a great time playing Rogue Company. I still have a passion for it myself. This channel has been growing, it's been doing really well, and I'm thankful for everyone that's been supporting the videos. It really does mean a lot. Well, that's all I have for this video. Please subscribe to me for more Rogue Company news. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.